Hello everybody. So today we're gonna talk about Tesla Q1 2020 delivery estimate. Alright, so Tesla will probably announce their Q1 2020 delivery estimate on Thursday or Friday, so which will be April 2nd or April 3rd. So right now is March 31st, 2020. Okay. So here's what we know so far. Try to piece some data and I'll give you my best estimate. So on Q1, Tesla reduced Giga Nevada's workforce by 75%. So it's like Gigafactory Nevada is completely shut down. But one thing they are doing pretty good is, since the California government told Tesla to close because of the flu or the virus, they are going to do some maintenance on the machine and do some upgrades. And then, in the past, Tesla has shut down the Gigafactory for 1 week and do some upgrades for higher production numbers. So Tesla right now is using the time wisely by taking advantage of the shutdown and doing some upgrades and maintenance. So it's very wise use of Tesla's time to do it, to do some upgrades while you are forced to do a shutdown. So as of March 31st, Panasonic already stopped the battery production for Tesla factory. So if this virus keep going on, Q2 2020 gonna look horrible. So another thing I want you guys to keep in mind is Q1 is basically January, February, and March. And I forgot to give a disclosure, so this video is entertainment purpose only, not your financial advisor. So use at your own risk. Okay, so Tesla on Q1, the virus did not affect Tesla toward the end of Q1. So at the beginning, Tesla is at full production, so they are making cars. I'm kinda optimistic about Q1 2020 because Tesla has another factory in China, Giga Shanghai. So Giga Shanghai was also shut down during January or February. Before the Giga factory, Giga China shut down, they were producing about 2,000 cars. 2,000 cars per week. But Giga Shanghai opened on February the 10th. So I'm gonna do a rough estimate. So we're just gonna estimate that Tesla only had 1 month of full production for Giga China factory. They only gonna put in about 2,500 cars per week. So 1 month of 4 week. So 2.5 times 4, so that's 10,000 cars produced and delivered. So for Q1, I'm gonna only estimate 10,000 cars for the Giga China factory. Okay, and then solar and power pack will be pretty. The revenue gonna be down a little compared to last year. Oh yeah, gonna be down a little because the virus is having effect toward the end, not at the beginning. So at the beginning, everyone is very confident, and everything seems fine. It's just toward the end of quarter put like this on Q1 2020, Tesla did not get to do the end of quarter push. So then, so the car delivery number will not look as strong. Okay. Oh, and then like the Tesla, the U.S. Nevada factory shuts down on March 23rd. So it shuts down toward the end. So it's not having a major impact. So I just gonna estimate that on Q1 2020, Tesla produced and delivered 65,000 Model 3. So they could produce more. It does not mean it will not get counted if they not get delivered. Okay, so Tesla Tesla could produce 70,000 Model 3, but they only deliver 65,000. So only the 65,000 will get counted for the Q1 2020 delivery. And then because the economy is getting bad and people is kinda getting fearful toward the end, I just gonna estimate 4,500 delivery for Model S, 4,500 delivery for Model X. And then Tesla already starting delivery of Model Y. So I'm gonna pull a number out of thin air. So I'm only gonna estimate 500 delivered Model Y on Q1 2020. So add it all up. So 10,000 China Gigafactory delivery for China, 65,000 Model 3 delivery, 4,500 Model S, 4,500 Model X, 500 Model Y. So that's about 84,500 vehicles delivered on Q1 2020. Hopefully I'm wrong that Tesla could deliver more, but it's kind of hard to predict. Plus, like couple weeks ago, Elon Musk tweet out a celebration photo on Twitter that Tesla produced 1 million car. So a lot of people are like reverse engineering the number and trying to figure out the Q1 delivery. I think that's pretty hard. Some website and people are saying that Tesla produced 100,000 cars during Q1 2020. I think those numbers are hard to predict and take it, because some cars that Tesla produce might not get sold or anything like that, because it's on the showroom, or it's a like a rental car. Okay, so it's not all cars that's produced will get delivered. It might be a rental car, or the car in the showroom, or car on reserve, or something along those lines. So those numbers are hard to use. It's not concrete number that you can reverse engineer and figure out how many cars did Tesla produce on Q1 2020. So my estimate is very conservative. I think I'm pretty confident that Tesla might be able to be my 84,500 delivery. Okay, but let's talk about Q2 2020 a little. Since the Gigafactory and then the Panasonic battery production unit on Nevada, Giga Nevada is also shut down, Q2 gonna look horrible. I mean, very, very bad, because nobody is working at the Giga factory right now on Nevada, and plus the solar business gonna be down, plus nobody gonna be using the superchargers because everybody stay at home, so nobody gonna charge. And then the Tesla service, like nobody gonna, if you don't drive the car, your car not gonna break down, so you're not gonna, there'll be a lot less accident. I mean, it's a good thing. There's less accident on a Tesla car, but it will also, if that is just way of life. If you drive your Tesla to go buy groceries and stuff, there's still, I mean, it's gonna be low. Like I'm gonna put air guess I would think it'd be like 1% chance you can get an accident. So if you get into accident, you drive a Tesla also have repair service, so they also make revenue out of that. And plus, Tesla showrooms are also closed, so no foot traffic. So that will affect the sale really bad for Tesla cars, like especially Model S and Model X. Okay, because those are the high-end customers that will expect the premium service, going to a showroom, explaining all the features, get them excited. So if this continues, even if Donald Trump opened out the economy, the pace growing back to normal, it gonna be a slow curve back to normal. So it's not gonna be when Donald Trump open out the economy, like everybody gonna go outside at once, gonna spend their like $1,000 buying car, everybody going out party, everything. No, it's gonna be like 1 or 2 people, now 5%, 3% of the population going out and explore things and see it's going on, just save. And when the other 97% seeing is safe, then another 10% go out and explore and see, and then notice it's safe, then another 20% of the population go out. So it's gonna be slow going up. So it's not gonna be like a fast pace recovery. It's gonna be slow recovery. It's just like the virus. The virus is slowly getting bad. It's not like overnight it got bad. It's gonna be slow. It could take another couple months. So to recap, my estimate for Q1 2020 delivery is gonna be 84,500, and then Q2 2020 gonna be very bad. I'm thinking about selling few of my Tesla shares. I bought it. My average cost will be around $220 when I bought it. So I'll be making 100% of my investment. So I'm gonna sell some of it, just in case Q2 get bad, so I can buy some more. So if I'm completely wrong about Q2, Q2 might be really bad, and then when they announce how bad it was, the stock price might go up because we're on a recovery mode. Excuse me. We're on a recovery mode. So it just really depends. But one thing is for sure, the Q2 2020 delivery and service revenue, solar revenue gonna be really bad, and it's just how it is. We might now when Tesla announce Q2 2020 delivery or earnings, the stock might drop 10% or 20% that day, but the next day the stock go up 8% because the market is in a recovery mode. So when the market is going out in a recovery mode, no news, bad news, it's all good news to the market because we are finally getting over the virus. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically the end of the video. So please give me please don't forget to subscribe. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers, and give me a like. Thank you.